What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best. Today, bringing you another live reaction for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, this time on the Android Saga character trailer. I know I'm a little bit later in the day. You know, normally I react to these right when they come out and I try to get the video up as soon as possible, but I knew this one wasn't going to be anything particularly special or hype or like mind-blowing, because in the last one they did, going through the Sand Saga, the Frieza Saga and everything like that. So we knew that this one was going to be them going through the androids and Cell. So I was like, all right, this one might not be worth me staying up all night or waking up super early, which 10 o'clock isn't that early, but for me it's early when you go to bed at 6 a.m. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I was like, I'll get to it when I get to it. And well, it's 3:30 now. I finally rolled out of bed, and so we get into it. So let's go ahead and get it popping. It looks like we got a bit of a beefy one today. It's almost 4 minutes long. Let's go ahead, check it out, see what they talking about. Let's go ahead and see what they talking about. Yeah, Mecha Frieza is pretty cool. Look pretty cool. Android, Super Saiyan Team Gohan, about that's my boy, my goat. That's my goat. Mecha Frieza looks sick. And King Cold. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're only a bud. Yeah, Dr. Zero just be sucking fools, huh? Oh yeah, 19 too. Y'all just gripping fellas. So they grip you with it, huh? Okay, cool.
See what happens.
The cool beauty Android 18 herself. Oh, hold up, I like the battle damage. Wait a minute.
There's no escape.
Also, 17 versus Piccolo in the anime is like honestly one of the best fights in Dragon Ball. But I feel like Android 17 versus Piccolo had an arc on Twitter where it was basically like the new, not the new because it was before, but y'all know how on Twitter, like every 6 months, it feels like somebody goes, oh my god, one of the most iconic, like, oh my god, one of the most underrated fights in all of Naruto, and it's Rock Lee versus Gaara. Y'all remember that era, right? I feel like it still happens every so often, but a lot less often. There was like a few years where people were just constantly posting the Rock Lee versus Gaara fight. I feel like we had an arc where we went through the same thing with Android 17 versus Piccolo. Like, that fight is cold, and like it was, I guess, underrated or like not as talked about. But because it was that, like everybody and their mama started doing it every few months to talk about how underrated the fight was. It's no longer underrated, you know what I'm saying? Warp Kamehameha, yes sir. Blast that boy to oblivion.
No regrets, boy.
Is it just weird that Gohan's head look big as hell with that frame for a second?
Alright,
Cell Jr. too, look bobblehead. Here, bobblehead. It go doing ding doing. Ermsky? Oh. Is that Unmei no Hi in the background? They're playing the song? Is the song actually in the game? Okay, so fun fact about me. My favorite song in all of Dragon Ball is this Unmei no Hi song, bro. Yes, Unmei no Hi Tamashi versus Tamashi. Yes, sir. This background music. Hold on, let me hide the camera. This background music is not included in the game. Come on. Bro, what? I just got blue balled so hard. What do you mean? Wrong monitor. What do you mean? Man, how could you do? Like, I had to pop. Yeah, man. Nah, you got me real hype and real excited for a second, because I was like, yo, if they really threw this track in here, it just became immediately goated. Like, this is my favorite song in the entirety of Dragon Ball. All right, bro, whatever, man. I love this song so much. This one and what's the other song? I think it's called like We Were Angels or something like that. That's like another one of my favorite songs. Love the Japanese soundtrack so much. Oh, hold up, this is clean.
Bye, my friends. I've done playing games.
Oh, that's my shit.
Forgive me, Dad. Earth is doomed, and it's all my fault.
Listen to me. I promise you can beat me. You just gotta believe in yourself, Gohan. Right now, you're the strongest person in the whole universe.
You know what I just realized? This video about to get copyrighted. I'm not about to make a penny off this. That song is definitely, I damn near might get striked. I'll take the risk for y'all, but if this video disappears, you know why. Well, I guess you won't know if the video disappears, because if you watch it, you probably won't be looking for it again, and if you don't see it, you'll just assume I never did it. So this video might disappear. This is basically a ticking time bomb. All right, so we got a few more additions to the roster. Let me go back a few frames. Pause. Pause right here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 spots left. We know obviously they're going to do the Boo Saga next. We don't think all 34 spots is going to be Boo Saga, right? There's no way. But what are they going to do after that? Will it be OG Dragon Ball? No, yeah, it'll be OG Dragon Ball, right? Because we haven't seen that yet. Because we didn't see, like, unless I'm just misremembering. Because remember we had I don't remember if he was a producer or whatever, but he said he talked about like Tao Pai Pai, and I think there was a mention of Kid Goku somewhere. I think we even saw like a sneak peek of Kid Goku in like a scan or a screenshot somewhere. So we can probably expect a lot of that. Where would they put Kid Goku? Probably somewhere over here. So it'd be like Kid Goku, like another version of Roshi maybe. I don't know if they want to do a third Master Roshi, but why not? Tao Pai Pai, General Blue, maybe Aider, Android 8, Kid Krillin, a Dragon Ball version, Ten Shinhan, Yamcha, who else? There's so many. I guess another version of Piccolo, Aurelie, maybe. I doubt it, but Aurelie was in Tenkaichi 3, so she could make it. Like, she's not really a Dragon Ball character per se, but she did show up at some point, so mayhaps. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's what it is. So we have probably 2 more like story mode arc trailers coming, and I would assume that it's Boo Saga and then original Dragon Ball. But even then, I don't know if that's gonna be all 30 plus characters, but we'll see, man. We'll see. But the roster is shaping up very nicely, and we already know there's gonna be tons of DLC. I'm still really hoping to see some GT because Super Saiyan 4 is my favorite transformation in Dragon Ball. But that's probably going to end up being DLC at this rate. But I don't know. Actually, they can still squeeze in GT. I'm still holding out hope. It doesn't really matter to me one way or the other, honestly, if it's DLC or if it's base game. It should be base game, kind of like I would make the argument. But, they got to sell us something. We know that they're bringing us Dragon Ball Superhero and Dragon Ball Daima. And that's probably going to be first. So actually, that all the more reason is why I would want a base game. Because that means that otherwise we'd probably have to wait a while for GT. Because if they've already confirmed a Superhero and Daima, so like Beast Gohan and then like all the chibi versions of the characters, they're probably going to do all that first. Yeah, 34. I'll probably make a list, and you know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm not going to sit here with you guys the whole time while I make the list. I'm going to pause and we'll come back. I'm going to try to jot down a list of characters who could be left if they added to this roster, and I just kind of want to get an idea of like what's left, and is it realistic to expect GT to be like the final thing that they reveal for this. So let me open up my WordPad real quick and cook. Okay, so I started making a list, and then I quickly remembered, there's probably still a handful of Dragon Ball Super characters that haven't been shown yet that are probably also going to be here. So I started writing down names. It's like, okay, we got the Boo Saga is going to be Super Boo, Evil Boo, Gotenks Absorb, Gohan Absorb, maybe Piccolo Absorb, I don't know, Kid Boo, Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Oh wait, did we already get Great Saiyaman 1 and 2? I don't remember. I don't think we did. I honestly cannot remember. I would assume that they would be somewhere in this vicinity if we had. I don't think we did though. I really can't remember for sure if we did. Okay, that's 2 slots or whatever. As I'm glossing over the roster, I don't see them. And then Supreme Kai, Ultimate / Mystic Gohan. And then for Super, we still need Kaba. I assume that they would put in God of Destruction Topo, because we've seen Topo, but not the God of Destruction form. I can see that slotting in right here. Maybe Jocko. I don't know. Like I wouldn't be shocked if he's in the game. He probably will be in the game. I mean, he's in Xenoverse. And you would expect Sparking Zero to have an even crazier roster than Xenoverse when things are all said and done, right? Then Frost, I don't think Frost was shown off yet. They'll probably have his final form, but maybe also his assault form, so which was the equivalent to third form Frieza. And then Lavender and Basil, we've got Bergamo. You would expect them to have the other 2 of the trio, the Dangered. I would think. I don't know. Maybe not. Then you have OG Dragon Ball. So you have Goku Kid, Goku Great Ape, Goku Teen, or Adult, however you want to look at it, at the end of Dragon Ball. Kid Krillin, Jackie Chun, or like another version of Master Roshi with maybe an alternate costume that's Jackie Chun. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure there's going to be another Roshi or not, but we'll see. Chi-Chi will probably be playable, so the teen or youth version, whatever, that showed up at the end of Dragon Ball and fought Goku in the tournament. Tambourine, Demon King Piccolo. I didn't finish filling out the list because once I realized, there's probably more super characters, I was like, damn, GT really not going to be in this base roster. It is going to be DLC. So I don't know. Obviously, some of these spots you know, might not be in it, but yeah, you expect basically everything and everybody to be into the game, right? So if there's any character that has any notable role or a transformation, they're probably going to have those forms. So yeah, there's really not going to be any GT in the base roster of Sparking Zero. I don't know how I feel about that. I have some mixed feelings. Like, at the end of the day, I know for sure it's going to end up in the game at some point. It's just a matter of when. But it just, I don't know. Also, like, can I zoom in on this? Does it work like this? No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't know if anybody else sees this, but like, Vegeta's like Widow's Peak is like, in this angle, in this portrait, it's like way bigger than normal, like way wider. It's taking up so much of his face. Like, you're looking compared to the Super Saiyan. Like, am I bugging? Like, you compare it to Super Saiyan Blue right beside him. Why is it so fat? Anyway, yeah, that's enough rambling for this trailer. I'm looking forward to the rest of them. I guess it's gonna be, yeah, I guess next we'll just do Buu Saga and then Super and then kick it to Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball was supposed to be like the last big final surprise, I would assume. And then that's probably gonna be how things end for trailers until this game releases. I think Gamescom is happening very soon, in like a week, on the 20th, I want to say. And there might be, so that would be a week from now, there might be a new trailer there. The Buu Saga trailer might actually drop there at Gamescom. If it does, I'll you know, live react to it or whatever. But with that, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all this content that I bring you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. And remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.